Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm excited to share this one of my wildest experiences when I was traveling around Southeast Asia back in 2015. And this particular story takes place in a little northern town of Thailand called Pai. So grab a drink, sit back, and let's dive in. So there I was in the beautiful town of Pai, northern Thailand, enjoying the vibrant atmosphere with some friends I met at this cool hostel. We were just out having fun exploring the town when we stumbled upon a little shack. It was famous for serving these unique drinks that made us feel so connected to nature and the world around us. If you've ever been to Pai, you know exactly what I mean. So after a few drinks, I ended up meeting this guy at the shack. He seemed pretty cool and we started chatting about our adventures. I decided to hop on a scooter and go for a ride back to his hostel. It was a beautiful night. The stars were shining, and the thrill of the ride was exhilarating. So we had been zipping through this thick forest for about 15 minutes when out of nowhere, I suddenly didn't want to go to his hostel anymore. I felt a wave of doubt wash over me. So I tapped his shoulder to get his attention and asked if he could please take me back to my friends in hostel instead. His reaction was very unexpected. He got upset. He said I was being rude and told me to find my own way home. Like, what? I couldn't believe it. Here I was, now left in the middle of the jungle with nothing but my phone for a flashlight. I took a deep breath, looked up at the sky, and saw the moon shining bright. Thankfully, it illuminated the path ahead and I could see it just fine. But here's the thing, my phone only worked with Wi Fi, so I had no idea exactly where I was going. Being in the jungle alone was surreal. I started walking down the path, wearing just my sandals and bathing suit. It was hot and humid, as you can imagine, so I kept it light. As I walked and could hear all the insects and animals rustling around the bushes. Surprisingly, I felt at peace, truly enjoying my alone time. Then, just when I started to relax, I heard it. A sudden rustling in the bushes, like something was running towards me. My heart raced. What could it be? A Thai dog appeared out of the bushes, and I couldn't believe my eyes. Yeah, so a Thai dog, like they're like these little mutts that look like like a coyote and like a lab mixed together. That's what a Thai dog looks like. So his gaze locked onto mine, piercing and intense. Instinctively, I bent down and whistled softly, trying to show him I meant no harm. Slowly, he began to walk towards me, but his tail was still not wagging, which made it clear he was scared. It's okay, sweetie. I won't hurt you, I said, hoping my calm voice could soothe him. I wish I had some snacks in my fanny pack to make a better impression. As the dog finally reached my outstretched hand, I felt a sudden chill when he growled at me. Panicking, I yanked my hand back just in time, terrified of being bitten. The shock threw me off balance, and I fell back onto my butt, scrambling to get up. Trying to shake off the fear, I glanced around and froze. I wasn't alone. I was surrounded by a pack of wild Thai dogs. Their fur bristled along their spines, and their teeth were bare, snarling menacingly at me. Panic set in. Oh my God. I didn't know what to do. I remembered hearing countless tales about packs of wild dogs being fast and vicious, and time seemed to slow down as dread washed over me. In mere seconds, my mind raced through a million escape plans, yet none seemed feasible. The urgency of the situation forced me to consider the simplest solution. I needed a weapon. I quickly looked to my left and spotted a huge rock. I grabbed it. Then I noticed a sturdy stick nearby and picked that up too. Feeling a surge of adrenaline, I started making a ruckus, growling and screaming for help, hoping someone would hear me. Please help! 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 I was screaming like a little girl. Then, out of the corner of my eye, I saw a dog emerge beside me. A striking contrast to the snarling pack. She was not looking at me, but at the other dogs, standing tall. She let out a deep, reverberating growl that sent shivers down my spine. My heart raced with uncertainty as she placed herself directly in front of me. Her fur bristled in defense, and the low rumble of her growl was terrifying, yet it filled me with hope. I could see the pack beginning to step back, one dog at a time, intimidated by her presence. The standoff felt intense, each growl echoing in the stillness of the jungle surrounding us. As the lead female dog continued her display of dominance, the rest of the pack slowly retreated, their growls fading into the background. I couldn't believe my eyes. This brave protector had me covered. Feeling a mixture of gratitude and relief, I gently reached out my hand again, this time to the brave dog beside me. Thank you, I whispered, my voice barely above a breath. Finally, with the aggressive pack now a distance away, I took a breath of relief. I knew I had to find a way out of the jungle, but at least now I wasn't alone. I turned to my four-legged defender, my heart racing, and said, let's get out of here together. With renewed determination, I followed her lead as we cautiously made our way through the underbrush, navigating the path back to safety. The lesson? Sometimes in the midst of chaos, help can come from the most unexpected places. So the dog then walked me all the way to my hostel, where there was a bridge that crossed the river running through the town. She stopped at the bridge and watched me walk over and into the hostel. I looked out the window, and there she was, still looking at me. Once I closed the blinds, I peeked through and saw her walk back into the jungle. She saved me that night. I think about her often. The next morning, I told one of the locals a story, and he went on to tell me that in this town, the dogs find someone and they become their guardian angel. They don't leave your side once they choose you. He said that she chose me and that she wasn't going to leave my side until she knew I was safe. I always loved dogs, but after this experience, I believe that they are the best creatures on this planet. Dogs are truly angels in disguise. We do not deserve them. Let's be real. So that's it for today's crazy adventure. I'll never forget that night, and I'll definitely never forget her, the brave dog who had my back. Tune in next time for another wild story. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more travel tales, adventures, and of course, heartwarming moments like this one. Stay curious, stay safe, and keep exploring. Rough. Is that lame? That was so lame. Guys, but really, I have so many more stories from that adventure in Southeast Asia. I can't wait to share more with you. And love you so much. I hope you enjoyed. See you soon. Oh, wait, one more thing. One more thing. Go, go. Leave a comment below about your wildest adventure while you were out traveling the world somewhere. I would love to hear it. And I love you guys so much. Thanks for being here.